Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Monday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Wanted to continue my search through my vinyl collection from A to Z. This is going to be part 5 of C's. Before I get into it, though, a couple of changes at work happening. New work schedule. So I may not be able to put out the amount of content I've been doing. I'm thinking maybe 2 to 3 times a week, perhaps. So that's why I haven't done one in a couple of days, just work and everything else. And plus it gets dark earlier, and my lighting in my room sucks here. So it's going to be, again, 2, maybe 3 videos a week. And hope that's okay with you guys, as much as I would love to do more content. Not going anywhere, just, that 40-hour-a-week work week sucks sometimes. But still here, still going to go through everything, still participating in the vinyl community because I love the vinyl community and everyone in it. So just wanted to let you know that before I get into it. Anyway, right off the bat, let's get into this one. This is Country Joe and the Fish and the album Together. Country Joe and the Fish, great, one of the early pioneers, I guess, of psychedelic rock in the early to mid to late 60s, featuring, when were these guys? These guys from Berkeley, California, 1965. And formed by Country Joe McDonald and Barry the Fish Melton. I don't know if I'd want to be named Fish, but anyway. Again, free love, protest songs, songs about drugs, recreational drugs. This is their 3rd album, Together. This is a great, great album. I really like this one. It sounds so good. It's on the Vanguard label. And yeah, good sounding album. Joe McDonald wasn't part of this album, so the rest of the band members got together and wrote most of the tracks on here. And yeah, it's one of their most commercially successful albums, believe it or not. And it's really, really good. Even though Joe was listed on here, he kind of left after the production of the album. So I don't know. Is Google wrong? I'm not really sure, but he is listed on here. He's listed as the writers, and he's singing on here. So I think they were wrong, because he looked like he's part of this album. So you got Rock and Roll Music, Susan, Mojo Narrator, Bright Suburban, Mr. and Mrs. Clean Machine. What a song title that is. Good Guys, Bad Guys Cheer, and the Fish Moan, the Harlem Song, Waltzing in the Moonlight, Away Bounce My Bubbles, Set a Scene, and an Untitled Protest by Joe McDonald. So yeah, yeah, it perhaps he left the band after this one, but I know after this one the band kind of broke up for a bit. So, but he's definitely part of it. Great album, though. Great, great album. True 60s classic psychedelic rock. And great participators at Woodstock as well as these guys. Now, I showed these guys last time, and I missed this one. This one's at the back of the pile. I don't know how it got there. But this is Canned Heat, live at Topanga Corral. Not the nicest cover by any means. It's on the Wand label. This album contains 46 minutes and 37 seconds of original boogie music, it says on here. But I love Canned Heat. They're so good. So good. And only, again, 6 tracks on this one. 1971 live album. Even though it's recorded at the Kaleidoscope in Hollywood, The title on the album says Topanga Corral, which is, again, wrong. But Bob Heights on vocals, amazing vocalist. Alan Wilson on slide guitar, again, an amazing slide guitarist. Henry Vestine on lead guitar. Just heaven at its best. These guys, again, are so, so good. You got Bullfrog Blues, Sweet 16, I'd Rather Be the Devil. Then you have Dust My Broom, Wish You Would, and When Things Go Wrong. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. By Canned Heat. Again, I missed this one when I was showing Canned Heat last time. But great, great stuff. Speaking of great stuff, great Canadian band, Chilliwack. This is Opus X. I don't know what it is about Canada and power trios, but you got Triumph, you got Rush, you got Chilliwack, and many, many others. Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush. I mean, so many great trios coming out of Canada. But yeah, Opus X is a great, great album. Chilliwack's a fantastic band from Vancouver, led by singer and guitarist Bill Henderson, and just straight ahead rock. Just straight ahead rock. This is their 10th album, 1982 release. Big hit, What You Gonna Do When I'm Gone, and Secret Information, She Don't Know, Right Time, Lean on Me. Just amazing, amazing stuff by Chilliwack. Got to get more of their stuff for sure. We all know this next band, but this is a solo album by these guys. This is Crazy Horse, and the album At Crooked Lake. Crazy Horse, of course, affiliated with Neil Young. This is not a Neil Young album. This is them on their own. That's the cutout. But yeah, these guys again released 6 studio albums: garage rock, folk rock, country rock. Third album, 1972 release, as I said. And you got rock and roll band, Love Is Gone, We Ride, Outside Looking In, Don't Keep Me Burning, and you got Vehicle, Your Song, Lady Soul, Don't Look Back, and El Pasos, 85 El Pasos. It's on the Epic label, and yeah, great band. Again, been with been with Neil Young for forever. Even on Neil Young's later albums. I'll put that one back a little later. This is the Church, Starfish. Church is a great Australian band, formed in 1980. Alternative rock, new wave, progressive rock. So good. Starfish is their 5th album, 1988 release. One of the most commercially successful albums. You got Under the Milky Way, Reptile, Destination, Antenna. Blood Money, North, South, East, and West, Lost, Spark, Reptile, New Season, Hotel Womb. Awesome stuff. It's on the Arista label, and it's got the original inner sleeve. But yeah, Church is a great band, really good band for sure. And then last but not least, I've got some amazing albums by one of the most successful male artists around, I guess you'd call him. So we're talking about Declan Patrick McManus, better known as Elvis Costello. Amazing, amazing stuff. Multi-award winning performer, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer in 2004. Brit Award for Best British Male Artist. Number 80 on the Best 100 Artists of All Time, made by Rolling Stone. And yeah, amazing stuff. This is his debut album, My Aim is True. Really, really good stuff. This is on the Columbia label. I really like this album. And you got Welcome to the Working Week, Miracle Man, No Dancing, Blame It on Kane, Allison, big hit Allison, Sneaky Feelings, Watching the Detectives, another great track. The Angels Want to Wear My Red Shoes, Lesson Zero, Mystery Dance, Pay It Back, I'm Not Angry, and Waiting for the End of the World. Just really good. Really, really good stuff. And I love Elvis Costello. This is his, which one is this one? Sorry, this is Armed Forces, the third studio album. Um, 1979 release. This is the US cover. The UK cover showed a herd of elephants on the cover. You got Accents Will Happen, Senior Service, Oliver's Army, green shirt. I love that cool photo. But yeah, great album. Whoops. There we go. had it sideways. So that's the third album. Then you've got Trust, fifth album by Elvis Costello. And Trust is, I thought I had the year on here. I guess I don't. But you got Clubland, Lover's Walk, You'll Never Be a Man, Pretty Words, Strict Time, Luxembourg, Watch Your Step, New Lace Sleeves, From Whisper to a Scream, Different Finger, White Knuckles, Shot with His Own Gun, Fish and Chip Paper, and Big Sister Clothes. Nick Lowe produced this one. On the Columbia label again. Cool inner sleeve. And yeah, it's again another fine album by Elvis Costello. And then this is one of my favorites for sure. This is Almost Blue. Almost Blue, sixth album, 1981 release, and every song is a cover of a country song, which is kind of neat. And you've got Why Don't You Love Me Like You Used to, Sweet Dreams, Success, I'm Your Toy, Hot Burrito #1, Tonight the Bottle Let Me Down, Brown to Blue, A Good Year for the Roses, Sitting and Thinking, Color of the Blues, Too Far Gone, Honey Hush, and How Much I Lied. You got Elvis Costello on guitar and vocals, Pete Thomas on drums, Bruce Thompson on bass, and Steve Nebb on piano and organ. But, great album. Almost Blue. And a fine album. This is the last one I'm going to show you, unfortunately, because I got to get more. But this is Spike, the Beloved Entertainer. Spike is the 12th studio album. Big hit on this one is Veronica. And this one is on, we've got the original inner sleeve here with the lyrics. This one's on the Warner Brothers label. But fine album. This Town, Let 'Em Dangle, Deep Dark Truthful, Mirror, Veronica, God's Comic, Chewing Gum, Tramp the Dirt Down. Then you got side 2, Stallone Malone, Satellite, Pads, Paws, and Claws, Baby Plays Around, Miss Macbeth, Any King's Shilling, and Last Boat Leaving. Fine album by Mr. Costello. So there you have it, guys. There's part 5 of the Seas. And again, 10 albums at a time. And it's cool to rediscover a lot of stuff that I haven't listened to in a while. and get a chance to show you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Again, I probably won't be doing another video maybe till towards the end of the week. I'm not sure. Definitely on the weekend, time permitting for sure. But it's difficult because I love to do as many videos as possible. But again, work overtakes that. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.